Hello, welcome to the next vlog. We just recently came from my parents. We were visiting in Slovakia and we came home to Germany. We are back and like in our routine. Actually, I got a little bit sick. Also, my kids are a little bit sick, but we are anyway back in our routine, and I want to focus also on like more on creativity because like as my parents it was really nice, but it was more focused on family, and I a little bit lost connection with my creative side again. Like it's really often with children anyway, but yeah, I want to focus this video to show you a little bit when I do more creative things I like in my free time and or kids around, because it's never really like only me time. So let's go. I'm glad you are with me, and maybe you can get inspired or just see like it's similar at your place as well. Staying creative even during busy or difficult season of motherhood is very important for me. And honestly, I've been through, and actually I'm still going through a lot in that area. Living away from my family and raising children without much help can sometimes feel really overwhelming. And actually, don't get me wrong, I truly adore this season of life. Kids are little only once, but it's also true that there is naturally less time for creating, drawing, or painting than I had before I had kids. And for a very long time, I ignored my need to stay creative as a mom, especially during harder periods with my sleep, when I was really exhausted. But in the end, that only made my well-being worse. So I decided to slowly build my creative habits again, sketching or working on my digital art every day or every few days, whenever it was possible during my child's nap time. And sometimes when my child is in a good mood and happily occupied with some activity, I will just take my iPad and draw next to her. And honestly, even those few quiet minutes of creating during the day can refill my energy so much. It reminds me a little bit of who I am outside of all these responsibilities during this day. And for someone else, this could look completely different. Maybe you feel recharged by exercising, gardening, cooking, or talking with friends. I think everybody has something that makes them feel more like themselves again. And I really want to encourage you to try to slowly bring that thing back into your daily life, even if it's only in tiny snippets at first, but repeatedly every day or every possible day. And it really can make such a difference. And another thing that I really love is that my children can observe me creating too. They see me drawing, painting, or just sitting down to make something for myself, and I think it's really important. I want them to grow up seeing that creativity doesn't have to end when you become an adult or parent, that creating things can stay part of your life forever. Sometimes they come sit next to me, ask questions, or they want to start drawing by themselves, and I honestly love those little moments so much when I can learn them, teach them something. I hope one day they will understand that creativity can be a safe and comforting thing in life. Not everything has to be productive or perfect. Sometimes it's just about slowing down, expressing yourself, and doing something that makes you feel more like yourself again. And I really want them to always have something like that in their lives too. So I wanted to recommend you also some of the activities, like creative activities I have in my little corner on this table. Is just to quickly grab the activity and do something really quickly when I have a little bit of free time. So I would start with this coloring book for adults. That's actually really great quick activity I can do. I have 5 minutes. Instead of doom scrolling, I can just take this coloring book and fill the pages. And it's really good also for traveling with actually we are going on a trip in a few days and I can take it with me, so it's great. The only downside I would say is that it's also attractive for your kids and can end up they want to color there as well, and for me it's fine because there are a lot of pages also for me, but yeah, but they have also their own coloring books. Then I would say I have also this like little creative book called Create Your Own Calm. So it's also great for working with your anxiety and like exploring things as an artist, but also finding like calm, like having your thoughts about being more calm and about your mental health. And inside it's really nice, a lot of nice typography, pages to fill in and get inspired as well, because sometimes I'm really overwhelmed with Pinterest, and I think this is much nicer to have like sometimes analog book or magazine or something to get inspired instead of all the time like this overflow of AI images on Pinterest, something not so nice anymore. So I totally recommend this book, but I totally forgot actually about it, so I have to fill there even more. I have to put it somewhere I see it even more. And then I have this watercolor life book. It's just a kind of like step-by-step watercolor paintings. You can also get inspired or just follow that exactly. And like for me, it's a really nice way just to get some idea what to paint, because sometimes I just don't know. Just quickly, okay, I have 10 minutes. What can I paint? So here you can get so much more inspiration, and also like see the progress, how it can go. So those are like analog books, let's say. And then I have also, my hobby is also the macrame, and I have like this basket here where I can anytime grab and make something. For example, I was working on this plant hanger, and anytime I could take it there and work on it. So it's also nice when someone is not so eager or like want to try something else than just painting. Working with your hands is also nice. These coasters, and I think it's really nice also how it's sitting on the table. It's like inviting, do something with me, or also here. So when it's like colorful, it's so attractive. to do something or motivating to do something with it. So those are few my tips which about my corner. Like, this is my creative corner. I can grab something just quickly when I have some free time, and I think it's totally great if you create this space for you. Like, there is no this friction, like, oh, where is this thing, there is this thing. Like, it's there, it's sitting there and just waiting for me to grab it. And here's a little bit of our weekend. We visited a local market to get waffles and some fresh veggies and fruit, and honestly, it was such a lovely time. I absolutely love going to local markets, and actually we used to go almost every Saturday, but we haven't gone for a while. And actually my older daughter suggested going again, and I just love this age when your children are slowly becoming your little companions, people you can talk with, laugh with, and even get interesting ideas from. So really, really nice. And that's it for today. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope you get a little bit inspired and find little creative moments where you can find yourself again and just do something you like. So thank you, have a nice day, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.